loves, I'm Kiera, the Cozy Alchemist. If you have joined me from YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, thank you for joining me. And if you happen to have stumbled upon me through YouTube, welcome to the Cozy Village. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, I'm the Cozy Alchemist, so I do tarot readings, intuitive readings, and right now there's a lot going on like in the collective, so I felt like this was the perfect opportunity. It's the start of August, which is like filled with so much beautiful things in store for so many people. If you've been putting in your work, which most of you have, if you're here you have, and I just want to do a little check-in really quick. It won't be too long. We're just going to check in, see the energy, see what to be prepared for the month of August, and kind of leading into December. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so we had two cards pop out, the Luminous Warrior and the Sorcerer. So we're gonna read on those before we pull our tarot, just to kind of like set the tone for the direction that the reading is gonna go in. I am curious because, to be honest with you, I've never pulled the Luminous Warrior card before, so I'm excited. That in itself speaks volumes to like the transformations that are taking place, right? Okay, so the Luminous Warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. The Luminous Warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intention follows attention, so focus on your positive traits, feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. Hello. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationship and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. Okay, so first of all, I've been getting this message like a lot lately, from a lot of other intuitive readers. Y'all, it just started like pouring down raining. And it's August. And this is the second day in a row that it has been pouring down raining. Okay, Spirit is speaking. There's a lot of cleansing taking place, okay? There's a lot of cleansing taking place, a lot of washing away. You guys are being reborn, rebirthed, transformed. You're ascending. And that means a lot of strange weather because this is happening collectively. So there's like a washing away of a lot of our past, like behaviors, thought patterns, experiences, like karmic cycles are clearing out. There's just a huge clearing out that's taking place. So if you've been experiencing the weird weather like we are here in Texas, like raining, what? That's why. Okay, so then we're gonna look at the Sorcerer. Let's see. Okay, it says, this is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Ooh. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of those dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. All right, so similar theme here. Like both of them are in that energy of changing your perspective and choosing peace over fighting. I think that this month, as beautiful as it's going to be, it's going to come with a lot of, let's say, opportunities. It's going to come with a lot of opportunities to prove that you've learned the lessons from your past. Okay, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to trigger you, a lot of people that are going to be low vibrational, a lot of dark energies surrounding you, and it's a test. It's your opportunity to prove that you've learned your lesson, you've grown, you've healed, and even if these things present themselves, you recognizing that you're being triggered is growth within itself. And I honestly, like, I had that opportunity myself this morning with a conversation that I had with someone. I was able to recognize, like, semi-instantly that, you know, it wasn't the person's behavior, but myself being triggered by that behavior. And when you are able to identify another person's behavior as not being synonymous with how you feel about their behavior, that in itself is growth. So I feel like we're gonna get that test a lot in the month of August for sure. And you're going to be given an opportunity to take a different approach, maybe different from what you would have done in the past. And it's so that spirit, you know, can see that you're truly ready for these things that you're manifesting, these things that are on their way, these people that are on their way, these divine connections that are in the process, this financial abundance that's on its way. It's like, hold on, it's right here. But can you handle it? Are you ready for it? Like, let me make sure you're really, really ready for it. So it's really important, you guys, that we stay in the energy of high vibration, okay? Focusing on ourselves, continuously focusing on our own healing journey and prioritizing that, not allowing ourselves to be drawn in by, you know, negative energy or conflict, or low vibrational people, or even high vibrational people that have low vibrational tendencies. Like, pay attention to the things and people around you and how their behaviors and, you know, these experiences are, how you're responding to it. That's the key this month. That's a huge key. That's a huge theme this month for a lot of people. You know, take it as it resonates. You might be the person that's doing the triggering. And if that's the case, reevaluate yourself to figure out what is it that's making you feel the need to step into this low vibrational energy. So that's just like, we haven't even pulled cards yet, and it's already like getting a little heated in here. Maybe that's why it's raining. Balance it out a little bit. So let's see. Let's check on the current energy of the collective. What did I just say? 5 of Wands. Yeah, you guys, there's I feel like, yeah, we have 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna be triggered a lot. You're gonna be triggered a lot. There's gonna be a lot of situations that are gonna make you feel like you need to, you know, respond with conflict, like, you know, arguments. I'm hearing like messy people, you know, unnecessarily messy. The 5 of Pentacles energy is like situations where, hold on just a second, my child is like losing her mind. Sorry about that. I literally could hear it in the background. So like I was saying, yeah, so we have the 5 of Wands and you have the 5 of Pentacles here, and basically there's going to be triggers like coming from everywhere. Triggers, people, things, situations that are going to spark those inner child wounds, and they're coming as an opportunity to show how far you've come. Okay, So a lot of the things that take place, and like a lot of times we go through this healing journey and we've evolved so much, but a lot of our habits they're literally just that. They're habits. You have come into the habit of responding in a certain way. So it takes you taking that step back to be like, you know what? I don't really have to handle this like this anymore. Like, I know the truth about myself. I know that, there's no one who's going to be in my life that is supposed to be here that will leave. I don't have to worry about, I don't have to respond in the way that I used to anymore, because I'm better than that. I've grown, I've healed, I've learned how to handle things in a more productive, peaceful manner. And anybody who chooses to leave my life, let them go. Let them go, because I'm recognizing that the people that are meant for me will be for me. They will be in my life no matter what happens, And this is the test, okay? And you got the 7 of Pentacles here, because it's saying like, this is like that equal giving. I mean, you get what you put out, like as above, so below, as within, so without, however it goes, right? What you put out is what you're getting back in return. So like, be prepared for that in this particular, time where it's like, this is the big test, If you are expecting a certain outcome, you have to put in the work to prove that you're ready for it. You're ready to manage it, okay? So let's see what happened in the recent past. I'm just curious to see what got us here. Yeah, Temperance. Okay. So we've learned how to have balance. There's been like a restoring of balance within the collective. Yeah, 6 of Wands, walking away from what's no longer serving us and walking forward into victory, into our, towards our manifestations. We're walking into calmer. Did I say 6 of Wands? Yeah, 6, 6. We have 5, 5 here, and then 6, 6. 6 of Swords, and then 6 of Wands. Yeah, and then underneath here is the Star. So I just heard change of perspective. A lot of you guys have had a change of perspective. There was a lot of codependency. And that is what's being healed. And that's what's going to be triggered this month too. Lots of codependency. So you have to recognize how far you've come. Okay. You're walking into calmer waters. Focus on how far you've come. Like she's fully balanced. She's got a little bit of everything. Okay. She's got her foot in the water, foot on the ground. She's doing that equal give and take. Like literally fully balanced. That's also harmonious relationships though too. Like I feel like you guys have balanced out like all the karma, all the karmic cycles. They're cleared out, and you're stepping into calmer, smoother, more peaceful waters as a result, which is what's leading you to victory. Okay. That I heard public recognition, but I feel like it's like more than that. I feel like with this 6 of Wands, like I'm seeing like your spirit tribe like celebrating. I'm seeing like, I'm so proud of you. You did a great job. You did that. Oh, you did that. Cheerleading. While you, riding your horse, your high horse. Okay, don't get too high up there. But you put yourself up there just a little bit. Recognize that you're not down here no more. You done stepped your game up, and you deserve to be celebrated for that. And your spirit tribe is doing that, they're celebrating you. They're really proud of you, and they see how far you've come. They see what you're walking away from. And now these tests are really more so for you, like your spirit tribe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, guardian angels, all of the above. They see you for who you truly are. But now it's time for you to see yourself in that light. And this month is going to be, okay, that's what this month is about. This month is about showing you how far you've come. Because here's the thing, there's all these beautiful things that are in store for you, like coming within these next couple of months to finish out the year. But if you don't see how far you've come, you won't like step into your power. you, like, let's imagine your divine masculine comes and you don't recognize how far you've come, so you still are holding on to these codependent tendencies because you haven't stepped into your power to recognize who you truly are without another individual. You can make the same mistakes and end up, triggering a separation. Or that person comes and they're being everything you've always wanted, but because you still haven't realized that you deserve that, you're like, oh God, it's a trap, it's a trick, I don't want it, I can't do it, no. Like, no, this person is here because you deserve it, you earned it, like you put in the work. This is your reward. It's time to celebrate yourself. You get financial abundance coming and you're like, or it's an opportunity. It's time for you to step into your power in your career or pursue your passion or your purpose. And you're like, I don't think I can do it. Imposter syndrome starts to set in. And it's like, no, you deserve this. You earned this. You put in the work, and you will start to be put in situations this month to show you how far you've come, because you will respond differently. This is not just a test to be like, let's see if maybe they're not ready for it. I don't know if we should give it to them yet. It's like, come on, let's put you through the test so you can see where you at, so you release, literally, like, fully release what's no longer serving you and who, so that when we do fully give you these things, you'll know how to, like, live in the present and be happy and, have joy and celebrate yourself and have peace about it, and not consistently be waiting for it to be removed from your life. That's what this is all about. Makes sense to me. So let's see what's coming for us in the month of August. What'd I just say? 7 of Pentacles again. Like, that's what's coming. That is what's coming. That's what the month of August literally is about. 7 of, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Well, so all I'm seeing is the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all just spinning the wheel, You like, literally, you're literally right where you're supposed to be. Literally. 7, 7, you have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. So you have the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. And so what I'm hearing here, once again, is that you're going to be put to the test, and it's up to you to make the right decision. You're going to have multiple ways that you could handle the situation, right? But it's up to you to choose to recognize who you are now. Okay? That's what the month of August is all about. Like, literally. What blocks do we have for the collective? Like, if any. Okay, I don't really feel like this is a block. We have Strength and we have Empress. Step into your power. Continue to nurture yourself. I think the only block is going to be, and then you have the Moon card. I think the only block is going to be not recognizing, not being able to see the truth of the situation, not being able to see the truth of how far you've come. Yeah, that's what that is. Not taking that time to recognize, like, that you have, like, this is that, I don't know why I just heard fertility. Be careful, you guys, because the spirit babies are not playing no games. They are trying to come, and if you give them an opportunity, and there's only one way to do that, they might take it. So be very careful, first of all. That in itself, like, I could see that being a block, because I feel like it's, be careful. But it's just a matter of, like, with the Moon card, the Empress, and Strength, I'm just hearing not recognizing the reality of how far you've come. That's what's going to be what holds you back. Not being gentle with yourself, being hard on yourself, lacking compassion, not stepping into your power. That is what's going to block you from, and not going after it, because don't do that. Let me just say that. Like, you guys, my suggestion is affirmations. Okay? I think daily affirmations and self-care are huge this month. Huge. Because, and we've been hearing for a long time to like, it's time to kind of step into hermit mode for a little bit and not put yourself fully out there, not tell everybody your ideas or your plans, or like, even like if you're divine masculine or divine feminine, like let's say you come into union or something, whatever is being offered to you, because something, like I said, there's something being birthed, something really beautiful that's coming forward. Keep it to yourself. And it's like, why? Originally it was keep it to yourself because there's people in your life that have ill intentions, they're low vibrational, they don't have your best interests at heart. Most of those people have been removed. And then it was keep it to yourself because there's just a lot going on in the collective, and you need to make sure that you're protecting it, whatever it is. Now it's keep it to yourself because you need to make sure that you have learned not to seek validation from external forces, people, that you can fully trust and tap into yourself and know that what is for you is going to be for you regardless, okay? No matter what. This is about not having the need to seek external validation, not needing approval from others, okay, for what your heart is yearning for. Knowing how to trust where you're being spiritually led and divinely guided, and not needing the okay from family or friends or whoever it might be to take that leap of faith. And that's why you're being guided to stay quiet for a little bit, because if you can't share, then you have to trust yourself, and I think that's important. And I think there's just a lack of faith internally, like within ourselves at the moment. And I'll say ourselves because I feel like I deal with this too, of just not really like not taking the time to say, hey, like, damn, I don't realize how far I've come. Like, let me just really sit. I think gratitude journaling will be great. Like, really take some time to sit back and reflect on how far you've come. And then remember that, yes, we're co-creators of our lives. We are that. And that in itself is an important thing to remember. You are a co-creator of your life. You have so much power dwelling within you. But at the same time, co-creators means there's somebody on the outside, on that spiritual realm, that's holding you down. You're not doing this by yourself, okay? There's a lot of somebodies, not just one. Like, you're not doing this by yourself. All you need to do is ask for help. That's it. Ask for help. They're literally just waiting, because we are still, spirits living the human experience. And as spirits living a human experience, the human aspect of our being has free will. So they can't make decisions for us. We have to ask for help. They're literally, it's like, I can see it. Like, I'm just visualizing them being like, oh, like right here is the perfect opportunity. I could just go, bloop, but I can't because they won't ask. Like, that's literally the energy that your, spirit tribe is in right now. Just ask for help. That's it. But recognize who you are and how far you've come, and do not stay in that energy of I feel like I see that 7 of Swords of like deceiving yourself into believing that you haven't grown or healed or are not worthy of these beautiful things that are right in front of you, because they're already here. And then also with the moon, I'm hearing change your perspective, because I think that a lot of you have already received what you're manifesting, but because you manifested it with a certain idea in mind, you aren't receptive to it. You don't realize that it's literally right in front of you. Like, that's one of the biggest blocks, is like you're blocking yourself because you don't realize that it's literally right in front of you. This is not just, this is divine love. This is like a purpose, like a passion, like finance. Like you've been manifesting financial abundance, right? But you're thinking it's through this job that you've been working for the past 10 years. You're waiting for a promotion, trying to figure out why it hasn't come yet. When really Spirit's like, I actually was, going to give it to you through your business. over here, but you're not even looking over here. All you gotta do is do this thing, like this one thing, and your business would take off. But you're too busy over here. Like, you pay attention. Or it's like, okay, I'm manifesting a certain love, right? But you already got this person in the back of your mind. You know, you've been looking at them for a long time. You've been feeling them, or you have certain traits that you're looking at, or, you know, characteristics. You just have like this idea of the type of relationship, type of person. You have like a checklist, right? And Spirit's like, yeah, but you don't even realize that you're missing some stuff on your checklist. And if I gave you this, you would not be emotionally fulfilled like you feel like you would be. But this person has literally been sitting here for forever, right in your face, and you're missing it because they got some things on the list that they don't check off. But what you craving, they would be able to provide for you. Okay, that's that moon energy too. Do some reevaluating, like genuinely reevaluate. Do some meditating, do some praying, and just ask Spirit, like, am I looking at this from the wrong perspective? And if so, help me see it from an eagle's eye point of view and show me what I'm missing. Put it so right in there in my face that I cannot possibly miss it, and then open my heart and open my mind to be receptive to receiving it. Okay, I was gonna pull for advice. That kind of is advice, but you know, there might be more. The Hermit is still here. What is the advice for the collective? Realize who the fuck you are. Period. Six of Wands. What's crossing the Six of Wands? Realize who you are. Okay. The High Priestess keeps wanting to pop out, but the Three of Cups did instead. All right. And there's the Moon. First of all, with the Three of Cups, this is, you know, ask for advice. Like I said, this is your spirit tribe is like supporting you. They're celebrating you. They want to help you. And then, but with the the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Moon, I'm hearing that somebody is literally already right there. They're literally right there. And you don't see it. And it could be that you don't see it because you're focusing on what's going on in the physical. Like, it's a person that's there, and in the physical, like, you're seeing a lot of like BS. It's not, you know, it's not appearing that way. Bro, ask for help. Literally ask for help from your spirit tribe. Ask for help to bring clarity, to bring in your union, to help you see things from a clear perspective, to help you remain focused, to go after what you want. Ask for help. That is the advice, because it's everything you're looking for is right in front of you already. Ask for advice. Ask for help, and be receptive to receiving it. So what's the overall outcome for the month of August? Like, what's the goal here? See? Ace of Wands. A lot of cards fell out. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. And I usually do read reverse, but I also will listen. So if Spirit tells me to flip it, I'll flip it. So like I said this earlier, that with because we got the 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Spirit is basically saying that you guys, it's time to turn the wheel. You've been turning the wheel, okay? You got one more notch. You got one more to get you to your manifestations, okay? To get you to that emotional fulfillment, to that love and abundance. You got one more turn to make. Go after it. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning, a passionate new beginning, okay? But there's something that you need to make a decision on, because like I said, whatever it is right in front of you. I'm also hearing travel, but I feel like this is like forward movement, like travel. But then, I mean, for some of you, some of y'all are supposed to be like, a part of this is you moving. Yes, like literally, if it's about you moving, if it's about a relationship, if it's about a job, like you guys are not seeing things from a clear perspective because you're like, nah, it could not possibly be that. Like even moving, like why would spirit want me to move? Like my whole life is here. And you think it's a good idea for me to go there? I don't know anybody there. Your soul tribe is there. Or like, what? This is who I'm supposed to be with? But we don't even, but she don't even, but he not even. Or you really want me to quit my job? Like, for real? Like, but I can't. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to turn that wheel. You got one more thing. Literally, you have one more step. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. This is supposed to be in reverse because you're you're looking at things from the wrong perspective. Oh my gosh, you guys. Get your shit together. Talking to myself too. I know I am. This resonates with me. I hope it resonates with you. Get your shit together. It's time to make a decision. You want your passionate new beginning that you've been begging and craving for? Hello? 10 of Pentacles. This is stability, foundation, security. Like, this is like hard work paying off right here. Okay? This is it. This is turning that wheel to your manifestations. But you gotta, I mean, this is what's happening. You're gonna make a decision. You're going to have your passionate new beginning. You are. You're gonna have this stability and security, but get to moving. Some of you, that's literally get to moving. Ew. Okay. I think that's all that's all for today. Yeah. Spirit, do you have anything else that you want to say before we go? Whew. Whatever's coming is coming in fast. But I heard communication. I heard, yeah, Page of Pentacles, and Judgment once again at the bottom of the deck. And Tower. Okay. Okay, so the Tower has double meaning here. All right. With the, all I heard was, you know what you need to do. Either you're going to do it or you're going to get pushed into it. And it's going to be a situation that is like, it's not going to be a terrible situation. Towers are never bad. They're only hard because you choose not to surrender to them. But if you don't make that move yourself, because you're holding on to something, if you don't walk away from it, if you don't let that, whatever that is, die and step into this new beginning, this is like, y'all, this has to do with a job and everything. Like, if you don't make that move, this is not, I mean, this is a job, this is love, this is a relationship, this is moving. There's like, it's like you either got one of the three. Some of you have multiple. If you don't do it, you're going to be pushed into it because it serves a bigger purpose than just you. It's beautiful. It's going to lead you to, emotional fulfillment and abundance and all those beautiful things. However, it serves a bigger purpose, especially like these unions. Like when I see the Judgment card, like I'm hearing that stop looking at all these change your perspective. Change your perspective. Head up a little higher. Okay, so you can see things from an eagle's eye point of view and change your perspective. Like ASAP. That's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Tower moment is going to come no matter what. But it could be beautiful if you've already changed your perspective, or it can be scary, but it's going to lead to beauty no matter what. I don't know why when I see this card, I see pregnancies. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I'm not trying to read nothing else. Thank you guys for joining me, and we'll talk soon.